I would categorize myself as heterosexual. I like men predominantly, and I don't have attraction to women. You can find women beautiful, which I do, but I don't have that sexual attraction to them. I believe in the Kinsey theory, the spectrum of sexuality, where you have heterosexual at one end and homosexual at the other, with bisexual in the center. And then people fall along anywhere in that line. So myself, I would fall between bisexual and heterosexual, closer to the heterosexual end. I don't honestly believe that any one person can be fully heterosexual or fully homosexual.
I don't define my sexuality is the most important thing that I think of. I don't define it, I don't characterize it, I don't say I'm this or that. It's just not it's not a construct that I'm willing to put on myself, so I just don't.
I'm not really into labels whatsoever. I think that sexuality, as you put it, is completely based on individual attraction, regardless of gender, and in that way I think that it's fluid. I think that this is just a personal, intuitive inclination, but I think that women are a lot more malleable in that way. I'm not sure if it's because of the way we're brought up or if it's because of different hardwiring, but I think that it's always possible to seduce a young, like 16-year-old girl if she's not been completely brought up against it, and in a lot of cases even if she has. That's why Girl Scout camp has such a reputation. I think that guys, I sort of subscribe to the idea that you're either gay, straight, or lying, although I think that's sort of harsh terms. Those are harsh terms. I think that if you are drawn to someone on an individual basis intensely enough, you will want to express your feelings for them sexually, no matter what, provided that you are not related, in most cases. Personally, I don't really subscribe to a label because of that. I have been attracted to men and women, not equally. I've been attracted to more men, but I would definitely consider either or. And I've also been attracted to transgender people who are not very far along in their transition and very not, and I wouldn't want to exclude them. So.
I feel that I am straight, or I perceive myself to be straight. But I think that that term is slanted in that it means that I would exclusively consider both sexual and emotional relationships with only women. And I think that's a little unfair because I've had the closest relationships I've had up to this point in my life, friendship-wise, have always been with men. And I've felt very, very close to some men. I've even considered the sort of unromantic idea of growing old with a man and just spending time with him as a companion, somebody who could just be there with you as a friend. And I don't find anything uncomfortable about that or discouraging either. So when I say straight, I mean sexually I prefer women, but I don't think that I could go beyond that when I make that statement or that claim.
I'm a straight female. I think the way I came to that conclusion after, a very brief and half-hearted attempt to be bisexual, because I feel that a straight relationship, a heterosexual relationship, is the one I would invest my emotions in. Which is not to say that I might not, maybe there's a scant possibility that I would have sex with a woman, but I don't see that happening. Mostly because I think the emotions are at the heart of it. And that's not to say that I don't have strong feelings for, some female friends I'm very, very close to that have almost bordered on sexual, but I don't think it's the same thing.
So I view my own sexuality as evolving. When I got to college, I was 100% into females, and as I progressed through my college career, I started noticing men, not so much as women, and not so much as sexual beings, but I would notice somebody was extremely good looking. And then I was watching this movie and this one lead actor, I said aloud, damn, he's hot. And from there I was trying to discover who I was sexually. So like I said, it's evolving. I'm still pretty sure that it's not done yet. But what am I? I view myself as pansexual, which is bisexual without the binary. Another word that I've just heard for it in the last 2 weeks is homosexual. Homosexual is, like pansexual, it means you like everything, means you like anything, not everything. That's more of an omnisexual. Doesn't matter man, woman, other. I generally stick to humans, which is important. Other pansexuals actually don't.